we don't hear no music or nothing, so we don't know. Hey, what up?
How you doing today?
Hey, I'm good. I'm good. Stop being silly, man. Come on here. Yeah.
Alright. Oh, welcome to the platform. As you can see, we have upgraded. But the topic for today is depression.
Right, depression. That's your girl, verse B, and I'm your man, Uncle Paulie.
Exactly.
What's up, y'all? What's up? We live on the platform. We're gonna talk about depression today, because it's a lot of people out there depressed that a lot of them don't even know they're depressed. They living with depression and don't know it. Let me find this.
Ain't you looking?
Well, I can't find this. Y'all, we going through some new stuff, so we don't know what's going on yet. We trying to figure it out. But depression, there's a lot of people out there depressed. And I mean, from children to teenagers to old people. And the thing is, they don't know that they really need help. A lot of times I was telling Verse uh, that they just need somebody to talk to them. If they had someone to talk to them, maybe they would understand a little bit better about what's going on in their life. But, you know, we so depressed ourselves that we can't even help each other because at the time it's like, well, I'm depressed and you come over, what you say, you come over here, oh Lord, here they come again.
Yeah.
With them problems, here they come. Who wants to hear them problems? So we just thought we'd touch on depression.
Okay, we're gonna get this to the people behind the scenes. So
Yeah.
Sir,
To get me on, right?
help him.
Hold it short. It would be nice if we could see it over there in the screen.
You want to see it? You want to see it? I
Wouldn't
got
it
you.
be nice?
Yeah. Hey, Jay Black, how you doing? Thanks for watching.
It's the group.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. What up, Jay? What up? Hey, that's Byron One if y'all don't know. What up? The Union Music Group.
I'm tripping because I sure didn't know.
Yeah, that's Byron One.
I forgot what his name was.
Yeah, that's the Union Music Group. What's happening? Shout out.
But yeah, so yeah, as far as depression goes, like, of course, you have to have clinical depression, you would have to be diagnosed by a psychiatrist. But for the most part, what me and Paul are saying is there are some people out here who are probably clinically depressed, but won't seek help. So they're depressed every day of their life. And then there are some, but of course, every human has gets some form of depression, which is just sadness, which is a normal emotion for us as humans. But when it comes to clinical depression, where a person is persistently sad, like always down, like they just got a dark cloud over them, you know what I'm saying? Like, and there's different types of depression as well. There's manic depression, bipolar depression. So there's different types types of depression that you can have. I just really feel like, of course, like Paul was saying, that we should talk about it. Like those who are depressed should talk about it. But of course, a lot of people just hold things in due to the fact that a lot of people, when you want to talk about something that's wrong with you, either if you're always sad, they don't want to talk about it. They make fun of you like you always down, or they brush your problems off like they not that big, they're small, ain't nothing wrong with you.
And the ones who do that be depressed too.
And some of them be depressed, yeah, and some of them just be selfish, like they don't want to hear your problem, but they want somebody to listen to them.
Very.
And then there are others who is just like, when you do tell people stuff, like people throw up what you told them in your face and use them against you. So then it causes you to want to keep it to yourself even more. So you're not letting it out. You're holding it in. You feel alone. Nobody understands. And of course, a person who does not have clinical depression would not understand. But then also, I've heard from people who are clinically depressed, where you can go talk to a psychiatrist. Like, it's hard for them to even get in and see someone, and that there are not even that many psychiatrists who are actually sitting down and having those one-on-one talks with them. Like, so they just seem like it's just hopeless. Like, because that field is kind of like dying out a little bit. They just give you medicine and send you about your way.
So you think that maybe they should talk to like a friend, sibling, should they who should they go talk to if they can't talk to a psychiatrist? Someone you trust, maybe your doctor. I mean, well, not your doctor, but your pastor if you go to church. Who you think?
Yeah, you should talk to someone, not just anybody who's willing to listen, because we already know some people just want to listen and know your business.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But
Nosy
but
mug.
talk to someone you know for sure that you trust, that you've always been able to go to, that's genuine. No matter what you've ever told them, it's never been thrown in your face. You've never heard it come back to you from the streets, you know. And
Right.
they've seemed concerned, and they've always been there whenever you needed them. Those are the type of people that you need to reach out to whenever you may feel sad. And then I feel like us as a people, those of us who aren't depressed, that are a little more what's the word for it, in control of our emotions.
Right.
Where we may be sad one day, but we can pick ourselves up the next and then not be sad anymore and make it right. For us, I feel like we should be more there for those type of people and lend an ear, because a lot of people are cruel. Like, a lot of people are cruel when it comes to somebody.
Really?
Like, people get on the internet and they crying. People want to be like, what you went to the internet for? Like, don't nobody care you on the internet tonight. But some of that is a cry for help. Some people don't have nobody, so they go on the internet and let strangers, lift them up. And I feel like that's okay, because there are people in the world who may not know you, but can make you smile,
That's
make
right.
you feel better, give you the best advice, and lift you up. So I feel like you should just talk to somebody you trust. And if not, if you have to vent, I feel like people should not make fun of you for venting on the internet. They should reach out, because people kill themselves. Why people laughing? He was like when what's his name? The singer, not Usher. What's his name? Dark skin.
Tory Lane?
Tyrese.
Tyrese.
When Tyrese was on the internet crying about his daughter, like, people made fun of him, but that's the type of stuff right there that'll make somebody kill themselves.
Surely.
Because it's like nobody cares. That's not funny. Like, he was expressing a hurt and he was crying for help. Like, is there anybody out there who relates to how I feel? That's basically all that is. And people laughed at him. Like, I saw something before on YouTube where a guy was like, he's a YouTuber, and he got on YouTube explaining how he deals with depression and PTSD. And he's been dealing with it since he was young. He's not even that old. He ain't my age. Like, he's still his 20s.
Yeah.
And he said people on the internet laughed at him. But children, we need to educate them too with mental illness.
Because it's a lot of kids who are depressed. We don't understand. These kids might go to school, other kids bully them, pick on them, and when they come home, the parents are not willing to listen to them like they need the listening to. And I mean, I'm not pointing fingers, because we all are guilty of something, but it's so hard that you're so caught up in your day that you don't take time to hear what they got to say.
Exactly.
And the kids who grow up depressed, they go from kids being depressed to teenagers being depressed. And a lot of times, like you said, suicides come from depression.
Yeah, and most of the time it does come from depression. It comes from, some people have other illnesses that cause depression. Like, they might be bipolar,
Right.
and they might have end up having bipolar depression. So therefore, they have extreme highs and extreme lows. Because some people don't know what bipolar is. They think it's just switching between moods, but it's really not.
Nah.
It's only two moods. It's they either extremely happy, like, type of sense of mania. That's what it is, where they elated, like they're so happy, like they on top of the world, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And la la land. And then the next moment they so down, like so down, like somebody just died. Like, it's those two, and it's either there or there. There's no in between.
Nothing
That
in
is
between.
bipolar depression. So that word bipolar people throw around loosely. Of course, we make jokes and be like, "You're bipolar," but
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people really don't really know what bipolarism is. But that's a form of depression. You have PTSD depression. I really feel like now it's a lot of people that have that. That's the cause of a lot of shootings. That's the cause of a lot of the children out here killing and don't care, because these kids they're not shown love. And I read a quote that was like, people who were raised off love understand things differently than a person who was raised off survival.
Right.
So You know what I'm saying?
There's a big
Imagine them two
difference.
type of people. Imagine them two type of people in a relationship together. That's gonna be chaos.
Ooh, that
And
house
it
is
ain't-
gonna be
it's-
ugly.
You know what I'm saying? It's not that one's right or you know what I'm saying, and the other one's wrong. It's just they came from two different walks of life.
Right.
This one had to learn how to survive in life, and this one was raised off love. You know what I'm saying? Love cures all. So, but for the most part, a lot of these children are growing off based off survival. So they out here just doing what they know, what they learning from the streets. They ain't got nobody guiding them.
And you know what's crazy about the ones who doing off survival? It's like in some instances they didn't really have to just be out there in the streets living off survival. A lot of them, it's a choice. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of kids who they're not real street kids. They didn't come out of the streets, but they ended up in the streets. You know, and I think that's a choice that we make. But at the same time, we don't have nobody at the house trying to keep us in either.
That's why I said, so at the end of the day, even though we say it's a choice, I always look at it like it's a choice for adults. But when it comes to children, even though there are choices that children make, they're children. So the mind is not conditioned yet. It's very naive and gullible.
Yes, it is.
And easy to manipulate. So a lot of the things that some children do, not all, because some children do know better. Some children do. They was raised right.
Yeah.
But for the most part, some children, like, they are being taught from TV or other adults in the streets who started from childhood not doing shit. And they got old and still doing the same shit. And they teach that child the same thing and make it look cool. And so that's all they know. And that's all they're going to go by.
You know, that's just like when you cuss around these kids constantly. I mean, constantly cussing around them. Then the kids start cussing themselves. You know what I mean? And then next thing you know, you are in public and the kid cusses.
And you want to whoop them.
Yeah, what you want to whoop them for?
Yeah, exactly.
You taught them this.
that.
Yeah, this is you.
Yeah.
This is who you are at home.
You created this.
And know what you're doing? You're depressing this kid.
That's why the teachers always say when kids get in trouble at school, they always say it's something to do with your home training.
Right.
And a lot of parents get mad, but because sometimes they don't always have to do home training. Some kids do get out the house and act the fool, but a lot of it do have to do with home training.
You know, the video games, the YouTube, because every child you know now wants a phone. I don't care
tablet.
If they 2 years old, they want a phone. The first thing they want to reach for is your phone. You know, and
or something like it.
And a lot of times they know how to work this sucker. They can get your phone and open it up themselves. Don't need your code. They know their own code. Might reprogram your phone, you know.
Erase all your pictures.
Yeah, you ain't got nothing no more. So, you know, the things that we are showing them, it can depress the kids too.
Yeah, a lot of kids do get depressed. I mean, like, children growing up in abusive households and having to see stuff like that every day. Or children who got parents that are drug addicts and have to see them strung out or not home for weeks at a time.
Oh, man. Another thing, children who are molested.
Yes, that's all three of them is the number one things for most kids acting.
Children who are molested. Because you got to realize these kids, and I've seen this personally, a lady who was molested as a child, but when she got grown, she was out there, loose, a whore, you know? I'm just saying.
He got in the mic, whore.
A whore. But it was because she was molested as a child.
Yeah.
It turned her sex drive up so high that it's hard to satisfy.
Yeah, and then she don't understand love.
At all.
Yeah.
At all. She jumps relationship to relationship.
She just needs something to, like, satisfy her.
But she was molested by a relative. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, wow, who can I trust if I can't trust my relative?
Exactly.
You know, it could be your granddaddy, your uncle, ladies too now.
So it could be your own daddy.
Yeah, it can be your daddy. You dig what I'm saying? So it really messes up these kids in a lot of ways. And what we have to do is we have to listen, first of all. It's hard to see the signs in some kids, and even if you're their friend, it would be wise or it would be good if you being their friend had seen this in them and was able to say, hey, come over to my house. You know, because I remember being young, and, you know, the parents back then, you ain't going over their house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't letting you go over everybody's house.
That's how my mom was.
Yeah, but it was a reason. You get over there and they daddy doing something to him.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? They daddy doing something to him. Now you over there, he playing with you.
Yeah.
You think it's because you're a child, your mind is naive thinking he just playing with you. Oh, you sitting on his lap. No, don't sit on his lap.
Exactly.
You know what I
My
mean?
girl
Don't
was
sit
crazy
on
about-
his
Don't
lap.
sit
No.
on no grown man lap.
No. You know, I was always, when I grew up, I always just wanted my kids, I didn't want them to be able to call nobody else daddy. So I stayed in their life, tried to put the right things in them, you know, because it's easy for them to be influenced. They see one thing that they like in someone else, and that someone else can change their whole mind frame, you know, but we have to stop letting other people influence our kids. We have to be the influence.
Because my mom used to say me all the time, be like, but so-and-so mama, them ain't my kids.
Them is not
And
my
that ain't
kids.
your mama.
That's
This,
right.
These the rules over here in this house. I don't care what they doing over there. It's my fault.
Yeah.
But yeah, I understand. And I think also it's like we always, in this sense, protect the little girls. You know, we think about, oh, some man gonna, but little boys get molested too.
Yeah, you gotta protect the boys too.
Yeah, I've seen people, close friends of mine, you know, where I learned through experience as a teenager not to judge people based on who they are or what they do because you don't know where they came from.
Right.
So if a guy, say for instance, all of a sudden he likes guys, I was always the curious person to ask what made you wanna, you know what I'm saying? What made you wanna do this or go this route? And a lot of them just was like, not a lot of them, but some of them were just like they virginity was taken from them as a child from that sex. So it's like that's all they know now. You know what I'm saying? Like a man took I'm a man, but another man took.
And it made them homosexuals.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Then they try to be with women, but it just this the first thing that came to me. You know what I'm saying? So it just, and women the same way. A lot of women, it's because either they was molested, they was raped.
Right.
And women get molested by women too. Little girls get molested by grown women.
Yeah.
It's possible. It's people do some real horrific things to children.
Yeah, they do.
And people in general, like.
And I'm a firm believer in. I tell my kids, I don't care what they say. You tell your daddy. You know that I'm gonna kill your dad. I'm gonna kill your mom. No, they ain't gonna kill me. I'm gonna kill them for real. You tell me what they talking about. Whatever they say to you, you tell me. Don't be afraid to say this is what's going on.
Yeah, I think we should teach children at a younger age about abuse. That abusers will instill fear in you to protect themselves.
You know what? And another thing, other kids do it to other kids.
Yeah, that's why I said abuser ain't say no age or no sex, because it's like just that type of person. Period. They will try to instill fear in you, for one, to control you, but two, for the number one thing to do it for is to protect themselves. So if I tell you, don't go tell your daddy because I'm going to kill him, 9 times out of 10, he's not. He's just saying it so you won't tell it.
Look here, when they tell you don't go tell, that's the first thing you do is go tell.
Because they let you know why they saying it to you.
Yeah, because now they're trying to manipulate you and trick you. And then if you hold that in, that becomes depression.
That becomes more than depression.
Yeah,
they come into a whole bunch of mental illnesses.
Yeah, it messes up a kid.
The whole character, personality, and all
changed them, didn't it?
They grow up fast.
Yep.
They people they get stuck, like these children they put in sex trafficking and.
Oh my God.
Like that's
kidnapping kids and stuff like that, not realizing how bad they mess. But you know what? It's because they're selfish. The people who are doing these things are
they
selfish.
got mental illnesses themselves.
They do.
And it ain't got nothing to do with depression.
They depressed.
They ain't got nothing to do with depression. It got something to do with sociopaths, psychopaths,
yeah,
that type of stuff.
They really ill. They are mentally ill.
Serial killers, all them type of things.
Yeah.
That's another type of mental illness. That's somewhere else.
You know, we would want people, if you know anything about depression, why don't y'all hit us up? Let us, get some views from other people. Tell us a little bit about, maybe some of the things that you've experienced. It don't have to be you personally. It could be someone you know. But your comment can help somebody else.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing we want to get, especially in the black community. We have to start talking about things. The daddy got the daughter pregnant And be quiet. We can't. Now, daddy need to go to jail.
Yeah, that's another thing with black families. Is always what goes on in this house stays in this house.
Nah.
Use the damn lie.
Yeah.
Use
Because that
the
baby
damn
got to
lie.
come out this house. You know, that baby. Boy, that baby look a little funny there. That look like, that's your daddy, baby.
Hey.
That's your brother.
Like they say, a lie can hop in anybody's car and take a ride.
So,
but the truth gonna stand alone. At the end of the day, you can tell whatever lie you want to, but people ain't stupid.
Nah, they ain't. Nah,
People
they
are
ain't.
not stupid.
You know, so the thing is depression. You know, on your job, and that a lot of people on their job, you know, lately they've been going to them jobs and firing up something. They go in there and shoot the whole job up. You know.
See, that's why I say you never
depressed.
know what's wrong with somebody.
Yeah, you up there messing with this man. This man crazy. He been buying guns for the past 3 years.
And that's another thing. People assume and judge books by covers because a person is real quiet or they act nerdy.
Right.
Or they just want to pick on and make fun of them. And that be the person take your life.
He ain't the one to play with. He is not the one to play
Looks
with.
can be deceiving.
That's right.
The one that look like they're not going to do nothing, they seem lame, they seem green, who be the one that will take your life.
And I mean, you around here, you want to bully him and big boy him. A lot of people be pushed into a corner, and they have to come out swinging.
Exactly.
You know, they come out, and when they come out, boy, you don't want the wrath, for real.
And bullies are depressed. You're right.
Yeah.
Bullies are depressed. That's why they bully people, to make themselves feel bigger and better.
Yep.
That's all the bully is. It's
That's
somebody
all
that
it
has
is.
insecurities within themselves, and so they bully other folks to make themselves seem high when everybody laughing with them and being like, "Oh, you the man!"
Yeah.
Everybody scared of him. It make them feel good, but you really look like a fool.
Really.
You really look weak.
Really. And then the weakest one be the one whooping.
Yeah, that's what they say. The loudest ones be the weakest ones. The quiet ones be the ones you need to look out for.
Yeah, that'd be the one that come up and whoop him for real.
Yeah.
You know, and he around here depressing somebody else. He'll be the one probably take his own life in the end because he got whooped by this joker here, you know.
But it come from their parents. Not all, but some people just were born like that. But
Bullies.
some, their parents beat on them at home.
Yeah.
So they come out and do it to other people. Some of that stuff come from home. They be depressed.
A lot of it come from home.
Yes, a lot.
Yeah,
Majority of it.
come from home. You know, as we grow, I'm looking, and I'm only speaking for myself. From maybe about 8 to 12, I was developing one skill, but around 13, you know, I started developing different skills like the girls. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it really changed my whole character once the girls became involved. You know,
Yeah.
the girls made us look at life totally different.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, it made
It made life exciting, didn't
Oh
it?
man, it made it worth going to school because I like that girl. You know.
And you ready to go to school to see that
I
girl.
wanna
She
see
in my
her.
5th grade. She my 5th period
I
class.
want to walk you home if I could, you know. But the depression side of that would be, you know, being turned down by the girl that you like. But then, as a young man, I learned to. I don't remember really being depressed, because I'm gonna say I wasn't, because I don't remember it, you know. But there were small things that I wanted to do, and I guess if I couldn't do them, I felt like I'm sad. But it went away so fast.
Yeah.
You know, like you said, Mama said you can't go, and you be upset.
Yeah.
But then after that, hey, I'm okay. I'm fine with it, you know. So it's the small things. But growing up, once I became a teen, I added different situations. I ain't gonna call them problems. I'm gonna call them situations. The girls, you know, sex was different. I ain't gonna lie, I was young. You know, the drinking, I ain't gonna lie, I'm just giving y'all my story. I started smoking weed at 14. Started having sex at 14.
Dang.
Yeah.
You was on the road.
I was on the road.
You were managed.
14, I got turned out. I ain't gonna lie. At 14, I got turned out.
You was managed,
With
y'all.
the big boys. I was off the porch. At 14 years old, sneaking back in the house. Blizzard. That's what we used to call it. Now. We used to be high at 14. So I was putting things into my life that would depress me. You know?
Drugs make you depressed.
Yeah, I was putting things, not realizing that even my OGs at the time, they was passing it to me. You know, oh boy, hit that thing. Yeah. After a while, it got to the point where I got it. And telling the OGs, here you go. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it turned around, and in the form of my depression was not realizing that the more I was going on, the darker the road was getting ahead of me. You know, the road ahead of me was really getting darker because just think, I could have went on a whole different path.
Exactly.
I could not be sitting right here right now talking about this. I could be in corporate America. I could be in prison. You know, it's a lot of places you could be dead. But God saw fit. The God in me really saw fit that I wouldn't be. But I guess my depression, you know, I'm smoking, I'm drinking, then I ain't got no money.
See, that's all that just.
Oh, it adds all up. The girl gone.
Oh, God.
Oh, Lord, don't talk to me. I don't want to talk right now, you know?
And sometimes depression, like I was saying, like depression, it turned from one type of depression to the next because to me, clinical, I'm not a psychiatrist and not claiming to be, but just to be in a relative term, to put it into a relative term for us talking to one another without the scientific words.
Yeah.
Depression would be nothing but basically an ongoing sadness that you cannot shake.
That's what it is.
And you have no control of it. It don't matter what you do, you can get $1,000 tomorrow and you still sad.
You sad, because I needed to.
Yeah, well, you get $1 billion and money still don't make you happy. You have $1 billion and you still kill yourself. Why do you think celebrities have everything they ever wanted? The biggest house, the cars, all the money. They can do whatever they want and they still commit suicide. It's depression.
Don't let them be on a high and then they fall off.
That's even worse.
Oh, that's even worse. That's even worse. This dude done got this girl pregnant and now he don't want the baby and this happened and next thing you know, he kill her. Then he go into prison or he hang himself. They find him dead. You know, that's that Ray Caruth type of stuff. You know, that's what that is.
Depression is really serious, and I feel like people who do not have depression, because everybody doesn't have it, but we do have our moments where we will be sad. But we should be there for those people who are like that, especially the children, because then again, like I said, some depression is unpreventable. It's through genetics.
Right.
It can be passed through genetics, but then also some is through traumatic experiences, because that's what PTSD stands for, post-traumatic stress disorder.
Right.
Like, people thought that only people in the military who went to war got PTSD, but no. If you got raped before, that was a traumatic experience that put extreme stress on you. So therefore, you could have PTSD, and it's different forms of PTSD as well. But just you can get PTSD. Just know you can get it in a lot of ways. But depression sometimes is unpreventable due to circumstances in life that cause you to one day become depressed. Losing a job, losing your mother. Now that's the number one thing. People losing moms and siblings, and grandparents. Them the closest thing, and children. Them 4 things is the worst things to lose.
Just say it like this: anybody close to you.
Because
it could be a friend.
It could be a friend.
Yeah.
But
you could have witnessed someone die.
But that friend ain't gonna hurt as bad as you losing your mama.
No, it ain't.
And it ain't gonna hurt as bad as you losing your sister, your brother.
Don't nothing hurt bad than that. You're right.
Or your grandma, because your grandma is the closest thing to your mama too.
That's like losing a child.
Yeah, and thinking about it, like think about a parent losing a child. Like your child's supposed to bury you. You're not supposed to bury your child.
That's right.
That make you depressed. And then a sibling losing another sibling, like I grew up with this person. You know, especially if y'all close in age. We was always hanging together, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's one. Then a child losing their mother. Of course, we all know eventually that's going to happen, but it's just like when your mama leave, you know that your parents, your mama and your daddy, those and your grandparents, those type of people love you unconditionally. Meaning no matter what you do, you go kill somebody, rob a store.
They with you.
They still love you.
Yeah, they with you.
They might still turn your ass in.
but I love you.
Because they love you.
It's because I love you. That's why I turned you in. That's like I'm whooping you
Yeah.
because I love you.
That's what my mom used to say.
Man.
It hurts me more to whoop you than it do for you to get this whooping.
I don't understand it.
But I get it now because it's like,
Yeah.
if I don't do nothing, I let you do what you want to do. I don't love you. I don't care.
Love you. That's right.
Because I'm going to let you destroy yourself. And before I let you destroy yourself, I'm going to beat your ass.
And it says that in the book. It said about, spare the rod, spoil the child,
Because I used to think spoiled was like, just meant like the child just gets everything they want. I didn't literally look at the word spoiled, like how you say spoiled milk.
Yes.
It's no good.
It's no
They're
good.
rotten.
All
They
the way.
bad as hell.
To the core. They're bad to the core.
So if you spare the rod, meaning you don't whoop your child or discipline them in some type of way where they can feel it and be
That's
afraid.
Right. That's
because
right.
at the end of the day, people be like, I don't want my child should have to be scared of me. Listen to this. If you don't fear God, you will fear no one else.
No one else.
That means you'll be out here reckless. So if your child don't have some sense of fear that my mama gonna whoop me or you know what I'm saying? They gotta have some sense of fear, not to be scared of you like a monster, but be scared of the consequences of what could happen if they do wrong.
That's right.
That's what's wrong with a lot of these kids. They don't get whoopings.
That's right.
Cause they parents send them to somebody, I ain't finna whoop her for this and this and
ain't
that.
nobody gonna whoop my child. Somebody need to whoop your child.
That's what's wrong. They don't get no whooping.
Somebody need to whoop your child, and that don't make them depressed. It don't. That don't depress them when you whoop that child. It does not depress that child.
Whooping and beating are two different things.
Two different things.
Beating is when you pick it up and stitch your cords.
Right. Well, some of them need them too.
Whacking them across the head, punching them. But whooping them is just getting the belt and whooping them on their butt cheeks, getting a switch and tapping them on their butt cheeks. Even if you just smacking their hands with your hand or smacking their butt with your hand, you are not hurting them. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
You're not breaking no bones and bruising them, but they still feel it.
Man, let me tell you, all you got to do is show some of them the belt.
Exactly. Give them one whooping first.
Yeah, that belt, oh my God, that belt gets some straightening in the house.
But if you never whoop me, show them belt, they ain't going to do nothing.
But you know what? Some kids never got whooped.
But they saw somebody else get a whooping.
And this is the thing. Their parents still struck fear in them just from their voices.
Yeah.
They knew that when their parents said something in a certain way,
they meant it.
They meant it.
But that's a child who, for the most part, is a child that follow rules anyway.
That's a good child.
Yeah, because that's how my daddies do me. I didn't really get many whoopings as a kid. I started getting in trouble as a teenager when I started liking boys.
Yes.
But as a little kid, I was quiet. I really didn't get. I probably can count on my hand how many whoopings I got in my whole life, for real. And my dad, all he had to do was be like, sit down. He raised his voice, I'm crying. My mama, she just give me a stare, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
That's it.
And you know what? My kids, for the most part, I remember my son told me this one time, though. He had did something, and he looked at me, he said, what you gonna do? I showed him what I was gonna do. I took the belt off, wore that ass out.
I know, because some kids will test you.
Yeah, he told me, he said, what you gonna do? That's what he asked me. What you gonna do? I will show you what I'm gonna do.
That's what babies do.
Yeah.
When a baby do like this and you say no and they look at you, they looking to see what you gonna do if I do it again.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
And if you don't do nothing, therefore the child gonna always keep doing what they want to do because you never do nothing. You could yell to the top of your lungs all you want. They is not scared.
Exactly. They don't care.
They don't care. But if you whoop them that one good time, give them one good whooping. All you have to do from that point on is just show your belt, and they remember. Flashback.
Don't it? You know, so we got to stay in these kids' life because we don't want our kids to grow up being teenage depressed and then adult depressed. You know, and the ones who are already adults and that are depressed, you need to talk to somebody.
Yeah, seek help.
Yeah, it's some people out there to talk to. At the end of the show, we're going to give y'all the National Crisis Hotline number. Mm-hmm. And you can call this number 24 hours a day. They even speak Espanol.
Española.
They speak that, you know, just because everybody is going through something. Oh, this COVID. It really depressing a lot of people. People have lost their jobs. People are losing their houses.
Stuck at home and losing hours because the kids not in school.
They have lost their family members.
Yes. Or they dealing with it right now and
they
their job
have lost their family members. So, you know, we wanna take time out to say we feel y'all. We who in our communities, people can talk to us at some level or on some, terms about their depression. And if I come to you with mine, I pray that you listen to me.
I ain't come to you, man.
We don't know
I'm
who.
telling you right now, I'm not.
I'm coming.
I
I
want
want
to
to
call the hotline number. 'Cause they don't know me.
I got some friends that I got some friends. I can say I got some solid friends
I'm just talking to y'all.
who I've been friends with for 30 years.
I'm talking to y'all out there.
You know.
I'm not telling y'all nothing, but I'm just playing. Like at the end of the day, I got friends too.
Yeah.
Like that I can go to. My
Yeah,
mama
solid.
for one.
Yeah, solid.
And I got sisters, and I got cousins and stuff that I can talk to.
I'm like this. If it depends on the situation, I come to you and know.
Yeah.
It depends on the situation. You know what friends to take certain things to.
Yeah.
There's certain friends you can take these things to. I ain't gonna take, they doing this here at me to the friend that I know is a fool, and I know he like, let's go.
Exactly. Or the friend ain't gonna tell you what you want to hear.
I don't want to hear that.
Because he gonna lead you the wrong way.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that. If I say I don't want to drink, and the first thing he say, let's go get a drink.
You need a drink, yeah.
Yeah, you need a drink.
You need
no,
that friend
I
that's gonna
don't.
tell you. You need that friend that's gonna tell you what you don't want to hear.
Yeah.
That's gonna tell you the truth, whether it hurt or not. Like, cause I'm the type of friend that's gonna be like, you want me to tell you the truth? You want me to sugarcoat it?
Yeah, right.
That's okay. Don't ask me.
You know what? When somebody tell you that, that's the one that you really want to talk to.
Yeah.
Do you want to hear the truth, or you want me to sugarcoat it? That's the friend you really want to talk to, though, because 10 times out of 10, they're gonna give it to you, and when you leave, it might make you mad, it might hurt you, whatever, but you would know that, man, that was the truth. They right.
Yeah, cause me and my sisters do that to each other. I talk to them. Well, you need to do this, but we formed a relationship. Then I got times where I tell my sisters like, hey, I hear all that, but you was wrong.
Right.
You was wrong right here. They were wrong over here, but you was wrong right there.
You was wrong right there now. You know you wrong right there now.
Yeah, and they be like, well, how? I'm like, Mom taught us better than that.
Yeah, you know.
But yeah, y'all, if you're going through something, all jokes aside, if you're going through something, and if you don't know, like if you haven't been diagnosed or nothing like that, but you just feel down, you don't have to be clinically depressed to talk to someone. If you just feel down, if you're angry also, talk to somebody that you know, that you trust to calm you down. Somebody that you know cool, calm, and collective, that put you in a good mood, that you could be around to calm yourself down, and that can talk some sense to you. Not what you want to hear, but the truth, and make you feel better about yourself. Don't talk to don't go talking to anybody.
Nah.
But don't call the hotline if you don't have nobody. You can call the hotline because therefore the people don't know you, so there's no biasness.
You know what? A lot of times, if I'm talking to somebody and they ranting and raving, I just go and agree with them. Well, what you gonna do then? Go on do it. Go ahead. That's what you should do. And then they get to thinking, man, this nigga crazy. I don't want to do that for real now, Man, you crazy. No.
You got to be careful with that, though, Paul, because some people you tell go and do it, like, all right, I'm finna do it. And then they do, you be like, nigga, I ain't mean for real.
I ain't mean for real, nigga.
Some people take you literal.
Yeah, they do.
Like on the internet, people like, kill yourself. And the next day they find that person, I was just talking, dog.
Man, them words be powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Them words are very powerful. You got to watch your words. They are very powerful.
And the most cruelest people in the world are children.
Ooh, but they be telling the truth.
A child will look at you and be like, staring at you like, what you looking at? You ugly.
You stink.
Why your teeth like that?
Hey, look. The little boy they be having with the memes, with the little Popeyes, the little dude.
Yeah.
And he said, you stinking. That was funny. You know what I'm saying? It killed me, yo. Yeah, for real, it killed me.
Children won't lie to you.
No, they won't. They will not lie to you.
You want to know the truth? Ask the child. But
ask
beware.
That's it. Ask the child. So depression is very real. We have to uplift each other. And if you need somebody to talk to, say it again, the National Crisis Hotline. We're going to post the number at the end of the show. You'll be able to call, talk to them. But the biggest thing is talk to somebody. Don't just go through it by yourself. Don't suppress your depression. Ain't that right?
Don't suppress
your
depression.
Because in the end, if you suppress it, all it's gonna do is make you.
It's gonna be worse.
It's gonna be way
worse. It'll turn into multiple.
Anger.
Yeah. Sadness turns to anger when it's not.
Anger.
When it's not cured.
Right, and then the first person that says, "What's up, Verse?" You be like, "What's up? Yeah, what's up? What on?" Yeah,
Not like that.
Like that.
Not like that, Carl.
Like that.
Who you talking to? I don't know you.
Yeah.
Like some people be stank like that for real because they be going through something.
Yeah, they be going through something.
I just going about my business.
But you don't know they going through it, and you know them the ones you be like, "Come on here, let me give you a hug," cause you tripping, you know.
That make it worse. Don't say nothing that's mushy to somebody that's angry.
I don't know.
I don't need you hugging on me.
Nah, you need me hugging on you then. When you say
you
that.
Want to, hey, you know, it should be crazy, man.
Well, yeah, you're right. But still.
You try to hug me, gonna punch you in your face.
Come on here. Come on, stop playing. I don't care what you're talking. Come on here, stop
Some
playing.
people be needing some sense knocked to their head, though.
They do.
For real, they do.
They really do.
But for the most part, violence don't really cure nothing because all it do is just adds fuel to the fire and then there's more violence. So
violence begets more violence.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Fire gets bigger.
Yeah.
Then the whole world burn down. But I just feel like everybody depressed and ain't nobody doing nothing about it. Then who gonna be the people to cure the people that's depressed? Who gonna be the doctors? Who gonna be the lawyers? Who gonna be the one to give you the medicine?
They gonna be mad when you go to see them. You go to the doctor. Man, you come in here for this? I know you could have just took a bath.
Ain't nothing wrong with you.
Yeah, my sister, she crazy. The children break their arm. Go take a bath.
Mom, I hate her. Drink some water.
Yeah, drink some water.
Water don't cure everything.
Yeah, drink some, try it. So, you know, we gotta start being more compassionate for each other, for people.
Compassion, that's the word.
Yeah, we have to be more compassionate for people. You know, just because we're not going through it today don't mean tomorrow we won't. You know, depression hits everybody. Let that chick stop. See how fast you be depressed. Exactly. I'm talking, why? Go to the casino. Be like me. Go to the casino and see how fast you be depressed. Oh, they killed me.
I lost the casino money and was saying, it wasn't even mine. I won it. And lost it back and was sometimes. I could have did something with that extra money. Did something.
And it don't take long. So depression is very real on every level.
It really is.
On every level. You know, people get mad because they show ain't come on time.
Man, it's serious.
Somebody might be depressed by that. Why they on Facebook now?
Exactly. Somebody mad right now. Nobody want to hit it. Where the new video at?
Yeah, we want to see that. Put the hotline number on.
Somebody here probably watch. Put the hotline number up already. Y'all just talking.
Yeah, you're talking about it. Yeah.
But yeah.
We love y'all. Thank y'all, I guess.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to tell them?
No, that's about it. Just, you know what I'm saying, spread love, spread the word about love, you know, work, you know, be there for the children, teach the children, you know what I'm saying, somebody got to do it, because if not, we all go down. We don't have nobody take care of us when we get
None
old.
of us. It'd be like, get your old ass up, take a bath.
I don't trust none of these kids take care of me. I'm not going to lie to you.
We're in trouble. We're in trouble.
I ain't no lie, though. It is some children out here who are some leaders, and they are mature, but we need more of them. The ones who don't follow the crowd.
We're in trouble.
We need to change the dynamic and the view, the perspective of the crowd. Like how the coronavirus has changed music in a sense. Mm-hmm. Like it was booty shaking, and you can see how they trying to slide it back in there. Mm-hmm. But for the most part, all this positive then came out. Positive music is starting to take over.
It has to.
Because you need it, because people are depressed.
Yeah, it has to. You know, it's
and
depression.
I like positive music anyway. It makes me feel good.
You know, all these people are depressed, so we got to have something different. I mean, all you can do is, what you gonna do? Sit in the house and just shake your booty all the time?
They should make it illegal. They should make it illegal to show guns in your music video. That way, you won't have to just do this the whole time.
Let me tell you, man, you'll depress a whole lot of these jokers then.
They're the ones that need to be
You'll depress a whole lot of these jokers. You tell them you can't hold no gun in there. Oh, man, because they ain't rapping about nothing.
You don't need, no. I'm telling like this, like, what you want to show the guns off for anyway? You want to let everybody know everything you got?
they ain't talking about nothing. So that's the only thing they talking about is the gun.
But now it done got to the point where it ain't even just the dudes doing it. Now it's women doing it. And it looks stupid to me. No offense to whoever doing it, knocking your hustle, it do what you do. But in the day, children watching. That's how I feel.
Yeah, they are.
Children watching, and it ain't cool.
I ain't gonna lie, some of them girls look sexy with the guns, though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just
But
giving
it
my own
would-
opinion now. I'm just saying. I understand what you said. I'm with you.
It would
I'm
be
with
cool
You
if
know I
it
had
was
to
a
be
Black
silly.
Panther type of
You know I had
video.
to be silly. Y'all know I gotta be silly.
If it was some like some get money mob, like not
Yeah,
killing nobody
I
type,
know,
let's
I know.
protect our culture type
Yeah.
stuff.
And,
you know,
and we
survive.
do need to.
That's different.
Yeah, we
she
do
would look
need
sexy
to.
with a gun and a nice dress,
Yeah.
but she
Yeah.
twerking with panties and bra on.
Yeah,
Talking about I'm taking all that money. Pew pew.
Oh, she killing it. Get off there. She depressed. She depressed.
She more than depressed. She insecure.
Yes, very.
That's all she got to offer right now. But hey,
Very.
not knocking your hustle is sex sales. That's what they say. But I think we should make it to where certain children can't. To a certain age limit, gotta see it.
And I don't feel like if we say the right things, sex shouldn't have to sell us.
You can be sex can sell in a different way. Sex,
Exactly.
classy sexuality
Exactly.
is also sex
Exactly.
selling. Like you got on a fitted
Exactly.
dress, your boobs ain't out, your butt ain't out, but your
Exactly.
shape showing.
Exactly.
Or you got on a nice dress that just looks good and your face is just beautiful, and you're
Yeah.
showing a little leg.
Yeah.
You know, you don't
Not
have to be naked to be
naked.
sexy.
Because they be naked. Yeah,
Yeah.
they be naked. Well, you got anything else you want to tell
That's it, really, for real. Just love each other, man.
Yeah, love each other. And we thank y'all for tuning in. We'll see y'all Wednesday.
Exactly.
We'll see y'all Wednesday.
He ain't gonna let me leave y'all.
No, she ain't going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere. I don't care what she say. We're going to leave y'all with the number for the National Crisis Hotline. If y'all need it, just call it. Peace. Love y'all.
Deuces.